Did you look through the whole word?
Yeah.
Is that's what made you self-correct it, right? Were you maybe rushing a little bit?
No.
Today we will rock. Do you think that, I mean, that could,
Books.
today we will rock, maybe if we're gonna rock out could make sense, but it definitely doesn't match, right? And then when we keep going, today we will rock books, doesn't really sound right, does it? So I love that you self-corrected that, I'm super proud of you with that. Okay, so, when we're gonna do what? Okay, so, let's talk about it real quick. Oh, sorry. Let's talk about the word and, right? The word and is in words, sight words that you know that I see.
Can.
Yeah, that you could can and man. But also, did you realize that could have helped you figure out Danny, right? Because and is in that. Now today, I want to talk about a vowel pair that we've been talking about a lot.
OU.
OU. And we've been talking about the fact that the OU can say ow sometimes, right? Not all the time, but some of the times it will say ow. Like, remember how we talked about the OW and the OU? So what is this word here?
Out.
That is the word out, right? What if I ask you to break off the ow part? Break off the ow part. What part says ow? Does only one of them or do both of them?
Wait.
Here, look, this is the word out. I ask you to break off the out. So what, go this way like books work. Oh, so we have to do both, right? How many are there?
2.
Because what is it called? A vowel what?
Pair.
And a pair means 2. Yep, we hear that language in math too, don't we? So this part says ow, and what does this part say?
T. Wheat.
Yeah, and then when you put it together, it has the word
Out.
out. And if you can read it, you can write it, and you can read words that have this word out in it, like a word that I know you know, which is sh. If we put the blend in front of it, the sh, and put out, what do we have? If we put the, where's our sh?
Right.
There it is. So if we put a sh in front of out, what do we have?
Ouch. Ouch.
Try it again. If we put sh,
Out.
okay?
Shout.
Oh, yeah, sh. So this part says sh, and this part says
Out.
out. So we can also make the word shout and read and write words when we add stuff to out too. All right, ready? What do you need to do? Mix and fix. What comes first? Thank you for moving that the right way. Okay, that's good. What word is that?
Out.
That is the word out. Can you magic write it, please? Okay, I like how you did it. Can you write it for real now, please, sir? Okay, what word is that?
Out.
That's exactly right, out. Right, I'm gonna move it over here. Now, can you write the word, you're fine. Now, today you get to pick between orange and red. Which would you like?
Red.
Okay. Can you write the word out on our correct lines right there? Remember use, okay. Okay. I noticed that you did this, and remember, what do we do? What do we remind ourselves to do to write an O, a C, and all our circle words? We go around like a C, right? Around like a C and connect. Okay, so you wrote the word out, meaning you can also write the word shout. Okay, so I want to know who ran out of the house and down the street. Pickles did. And so I have pickles here to start our sentence with a capital P. Did you notice that the word pickles has the word pick in it, and then that L-E we talk about, that ending that says ool, and then the S? Pickles. So if we were gonna answer the question who, there's our who, because remember earlier you asked me about where, because that was a sight word we have to memorize. Here's another one of our question words. See the question mark? Who ran out of the house? So how can we put that into a sentence? What can we say? Pickles
ran out the house.
Out the house or out of the house?
Out the house.
Does out the house sound better or out of the house sound better?
Out of the house.
Yeah, I think that does sound better. Can you
Pickle.
start writing without me?
Pickle.
Pickles, no, we already have pickles. What was your sentence? Pickles ran. I like how you're saying it slowly. Wait, okay. I thought you were gonna write out.
Huh?
I thought you were gonna write out just, and I wouldn't usually be picky, but we were working on the word out, so I would really like to see you write out instead of to, right? Okay, let's hold our sentence real quick in our head. Say your sentence to me one more time so we can remember it. Pickles ran out of the house. Okay, so now let's try it. Pickles ran, and so what's your next word gonna be?
Out.
There you go.
Out.
Ooh, I like how you wrote that fast. It's becoming automatic, isn't it? Out of the house.
Out.
Oh, I saw that, but it's okay. I'm glad that you remembered and added the O, but remember, we always wanna write and read the first letter first. Okay, reread for me.
Pickles
Oh,
ran
you did.
out of the. Wait, out of
Mhm.
the.
I like how you reread that without me even having to, tell you to.
Pickles ran out of the house.
How do you, no, don't look.
What?
Don't look, think about it. Think about it.
Oh,
Ow, think about your,
O-W.
no, okay, it
O-U.
could, okay, which one is it? Think about it, look. It is going, look, huh, and then we know that this is only gonna make one sound, right? So we know that it's gonna be huh, ow, and then there's gonna be a silent what at the end.
E.
So what is making the ow? You're right, OW makes ow, but what is the other one that makes ow just like out?
O-U.
Okay? Hey, don't you know the word mouse? So then, if you know mouse, you can do what? Huh, ouse. You already have the H, so what's gonna come next?
O-U. I mean, U.
It's okay. Is it U-O or O-U? Which,
O-U.
there you go. All right, O-U. I'm glad you caught that.
O-U.
And then say it. Uh-huh,
House.
okay. All right, are you done?
Oh, no. Period.
Oh, good job remaining your period. All right, what do you do now?
Read it.
Read it to make sure it makes sense. That's exactly
Pickles
what it is.
ran out the. Pickles ran out of the house.
Okay, Pickles ran out of the house. So did you notice you keep wanting to say out the house?
I don't know. It's confusing me.
Well, I get it. It might be a language thing. Maybe at your house, you might say out the house, right? But usually in book language and usually in English when we talk, we say out of the house. Does that make sense? All right, so you know what to do next. Pickles ran out of the house. I love that. And you know what? You wrote that, so you can also write mouse. Plus has the same owl, right? Okay? I'm gonna have to do it this way today because I have you close that since you're on that side. What is his name?
Pickles
Okay.
ran
Mm-hmm.
out
Mm-hmm.
of the house.
That's right. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mix it up first. Pull it over like a sentence. I wanna make sure you're paying attention to the words and what they start with. Read it as you pull it.
Ran.
Is that how the sentence started?
Wait. Pickles
Oh, okay.
ran
Mm-hmm.
out of the house.
Ooh, I like it. Why'd you do it like that?
Because it makes more sense.
It makes more sense. And do you like it phrased like that? Is that why you put it in 3 lines? I like that you did that, just like I showed you. So you think it should be read, Pickles ran out of the house. You think that's how it sounds the best? Let me hear you read it.
Pickles ran out of the house.
Okay. Do you think that that's a good sentence?
Mhm.
Yeah, you like it? Do you think that sentence tells about what happened in the story?
Yeah.
Do you think it answers the question I asked you?
Yeah.
Who ran out of the house? Yeah.
Pickles.
So, do you think that you did a good job on that? Give me a
Yeah.
thumbs up or a thumbs down. Yeah, you did great on it. That's a great thing. Now, guess what? Miss Quinn's gonna hand you this. I want you to highlight the ow and out first. Where's the ow and out? What's making the ow?
Wait, underline it?
Yeah, you can underline or highlight it. Okay, so you have the ow in the word out, and you also have the ow in the word house. Can you underline or highlight the ow in house? There you go. So, could you use your knowledge from the ow and out to help you figure out the ow in house? Yeah, you definitely could. You did a great job. Okay, so let's talk about the ow and the owl real quick, because you did say that the OW says, let's put it down like this. The OW also says the owl sometimes, which I do appreciate. Okay, so you're right. The OW and the OU, like we've talked into the past, both can say owl. Now, what two words can you write here under owl that we made today? Okay. Okay. Okay, what two words did you write? Out and house. So neither of them have OW, but they make the owl sound. Can you think of any OW words that say ow?
Ow. Wait.
Ow, yep, because remember we talked like a punch, it says ow. What's,
Ow.
ooh, yeah, you're right. No, I'm just getting excited because I'm so proud. What is that word?
How.
Yeah, you know, you're how, that's another question word, right? Like where, you know, you where, and then we talked about what other question we write in here. That's another, we talked about who and where, and then that's how. Those are all a bunch of our question words. Now, there's another word we see all the time that starts with an N. If you know how and can read and write in, what's another word that you can read and write?
Now.
Oh, yeah. That's, oh, that's fine. Okay, I think it's interesting that you did a capital in there. I mean, you can, but does it always have to have a capital? No, sometimes it starts the sentence, sometimes it doesn't. It can go either way, but I like how you did that. Okay, so you just wrote for me what two words that say owl with an OU?
Out and house.
And then over here, you wrote,
How. Wait.
yeah, there's how, don't look at me.
How
Check it,
and
how,
now.
out, yeah. Okay, so underline the owl part in how. Now underline it now. Okay, you can do those too. Okay, so that is the part that's saying owl, right? So you can apply that, those both are two other vowel pairs we've been talking about. You can apply that to any word to read and write it, right? That's why we work on those things. Okay, so let's just leave it for now. How about that? So if somebody asks you today what you did today with Miss Quinn, what could you tell them? What did we do today? We read what book?
Pickles go to school.
Pickles go, we have the S there? Pickles goes to school, right? And we know that Pickles ran out the door, didn't he? All right, he ran out the door and down the what?
Street.
Down the street. We learned that. And we also need to remember this other question word, which is where is Danny, right? This is where. So, we learned today about Pickles and that he went to school. And did he get to school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he actually did, and they let him in. And they let him read with the class. But we also...
They read to him.
Oh, they read to him? Can he not read? Or she can't read?
Missy?
Why can't she read?
She's a dog.
That's right. Now, if they had her reading, would this definitely be fiction?
Yes.
Yes, if they had her reading and her talking, it would definitely be fiction.
But they can say woof woof. The dog can say woof woof.
Woof woof, and we knew how to do that because of our talks about the OO sounds, right? So today we read about Pickles and him going to school, and we also reviewed some of our vowel pairs to help us read and write words. Does that sound good? Do you feel good about it? Do you think you can go back in class and use some of this stuff in class? thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, I agree, alright.